New at 5, more than 200 cities across the nation are giving a voice to defenseless victims.
Hundreds of people here in Buffalo came together for the March Against Child Abuse today. News 4's Rachel Kingston has more on their message. Rachel?
People in all 50 states today joined the Million March Against Child Abuse, trying to call attention to the fact that children are physically, emotionally, and sexually abused in this country far more often than most of us realize.
Wearing blue ribbons to symbolize their solidarity, more than 300 people marched through downtown Buffalo on a mission to raise public awareness of child abuse.
We are here for the angels that were taken too soon, the children that are living with effects and trauma from abuse, and for those that are still suffering in silence.
The recent heinous child fatality and battery cases reported in the community are testament to the seriousness of the problem.
Last month, 3-year-old Gage Seneca and 2-year-old Austin Smith died. Their mother's boyfriends are accused of beating them. Other young victims have survived, but now live with permanent and devastating injuries. More than 2 years after J.J. Bolvin was severely beaten by his father, he struggles with seizures and developmental difficulties.
We were initially told not to, when we got custody of him after he was removed from his father, not to expect much more than a vegetable in a wheelchair. We're going to prove them wrong.
JJ still does not speak, but he has learned to communicate through sign language. He has learned to walk and will be starting school in the fall.
We're hopeful that he's learning some letters and really progressing, so we're very fortunate.
Advocates cried out for tougher punishments against abusers. Survivors sent empowering messages to other victims.
Do not feel like you can't tell anyone, because you can. I made that mistake before. Don't let anyone tell you that it is your fault, because it's not.
Another one of the survivors in today's march was baby Marcus. His father, Mark Breidenbaker, was sentenced to 5 years in jail last fall for an assault that left Marcus with brain damage. Coming up at 6, Marcus's mom talks about the need for stronger child abuse laws. Rachel Kingston, News 4 at 5.
A Buffalo